How's it going? Just here about to go for a stroll with number 4. And felt like it would be a good idea if you came with us. Bart Simpson bouncing. Lobsters in motion. This is embarrassing. You will see whatever it is they tell you to see. And you will hear whatever it is they will tell you to hear. Napoleon could have built the Sphinx, for all you know. Because the amount that any of us really know has been sorely diluted. Aurora, Colorado. So the Hells Angels were not coming to save the day. You kind of feel like that was AI algorithmically perpetrated. So why do you stop at the part where the Venezuelan gangs are even there at all? Conflicting reports concerning Venezuelan gangs taking over apartment blocks, right? And they show those 3 dudes walking up to the apartment door. You telling me that doesn't feel like all of the AI stuff that they've been showing us so far, like with Elon Musk and Donald Trump dancing together and stuff, right? Yeah, come on. Or where it shows like Gandalf getting pissed off in a KFC or something, you know? Or like Keanu Reeves having a fit in a 7-Eleven. You know those, right? Right? Yeah, so like we can tell that those are obviously AI generated, right? Right. But you gotta think, shit, at least 20 years ahead of all of this, you know? Oh no, I think we're being followed. Just a sec. Same with the East Palestine, Ohio train derailment. Right? You remember when you first saw that picture of the black mushroom cloud coming out of a townscape, right? You thought it was photoshopped or something, right? Right? Thumbnail for clicks, right? There's no Venezuelan gangs taking over apartment blocks in Aurora, Colorado. What do they call it these days? Murder hornets? Take yourself back even further than that. The Harlem Shake. Flash mobs. You think a real life, flesh and blood human being ever in his life instigated a viral flash mob? Do you think that? Because I don't think that. I think all that jazz way back then was the equivalent to some examples closer, like Yanni and Laurel. Do you hear Yanni or Laurel? Right? Or what about that dress, that blue and gold dress, or some people saw black and something, that there, yeah? Okay, so here's the big one. We're all kind of feeling like Trump never really got shot in the ear, right? By now, we all kind of feel like that, sort of. That he never got shot in the ear, and we all kind of feel like Vince McMahon is waiting around the corner to shave someone's head or something. It was a wrestling stunt, right? How can Donald Trump be acting so calm and cool and collected like he never just got shot in the ear? You know, this has got to do with Donald Trump has never tweeted a tweet in his whole long life. Right? Imagine if somebody took your identity and you're somebody who just happened to never be online for one reason or another. You're a recluse, or you're so goddamn rich that all that kind of peasant game stuff called social media doesn't interest you at all. when you have gold-plated hotel rooms. I don't know how, right? How old is this guy? Right? How old is this guy? Freaking old. Dude never tweeted a tweet in his whole life. And guys are running around as if he tweeted Kofefe. Right? So when you never tweeted a tweet in your whole life, and a rumor starts, be it AI generated or other, when a rumor starts, you got shot in the ear, that can be very easy. It can be very easy. When you're asked about it in interviews, you know better to play it off. Hey? Brush it under the rug. Carry on professionally. It's just because you know the high and low of the blue screen daydream. Because you're Mormon funded. Right, so Alice run Twitter is one thing. And they shut down the system. I wonder if they're packed up, or they're packing up. I'm talking about the rebuilding of the foundation underneath the Salt Lake City temple. So see, they shut that down, and the Ark of the Covenant, which I have plugged in there, and this was the heart of the blue screen daydream, and they held off the resets. They held off the resets. And 144,000 have been gathered this time, this cycle. See? And it's all thanks to Jesus Christ this time. You see, the reason why the Jesus Christ story is reminiscent of many more ancient stories, even going into Egyptian mysticism and the secret schools of Egypt, and their similarities in the Greek mythologies, and their, by extension, the Roman mythologies. This story is because with every reset, not enough was gathered in time. This time, the blue screen daydream was instituted and able to give us just a little bit more time hanging off the ass end there. So the amount has been gathered. And it's all just a matter of letting the screen fade away in a respectful manner. All of these wonderful notions do lie just on the other side of the blue screen, where yes, Jesus has returned. Well, we're coming up on 14 minutes together. I suppose we could carry on a bit about Andrew Tate. Hey? The plot loop, hey? He's the guy making up stories on himself. Getting arrested's the only way he can stay relevant at this point. I don't know. I feel coming up on 15 minutes now. I'm gonna cut her loose, boys. All right. I got myself a number 4 waiting to go play in the meadow. So, See you on the flip side. Thanks for coming along. Take care. Talk to you again soon.